So last night, Interstate, what was I on, 80 in Pennsylvania, nighttime, of course, you know, the deer, how bad they are. Well, I tagged one. It's been a couple of years since I've hit a damn deer. Thank goodness I had this bull bar on here, because it bent the piss out of it all the way up into the bumper here, and it broke the bumper. I'm gonna tear it apart and try to JB weld everything back together. Missing a fog light. Peterbilt wants $303 for that one freaking fog light. 26 bucks for a pair on Amazon. And that thing hit, man. When that deer hit, it flew up. I'm surprised it didn't break my mirror. I don't know how it flew, because it flew up. I watched it like just glide over that way into the grass. And it bent one of these too. That's crazy, man. I mean, this thing is solid steel. It's solid as hell. Thank goodness I had it. I am not going to complain about how much that thing cost anymore. I think if I wouldn't have had the high risers on here, I've probably been looking at a $10,000 hood and a new grill and who knows what else. But hey, the worst of it is just this bent push bar extension here, which I'm at a truck stop with a big heavy concrete pillar and a strap and a chain, and I believe that will fix it. I'm just gonna hook it up and put it in reverse and slowly bend it back out. We'll see if it works. Well, it's not perfect, but at least I can get a couple of fingers in there. It's not rubbing up against it where it was before. The problem is this thing isn't heavy enough. I'm moving it every time I pull on it. So, but that'll work for now until I get something more substantial to tie up to. Excellent. Who knows how many tens of thousands of dollars that saved me from going to a dealer and having them do it. And here's the JB weld fix. Just kind of globbed it in there and I hope it holds. I think it will. It was just cracked. I stretched it apart a little bit and filled the seams full of goop. Let that set up and then bolt the cover back on and see how she holds up. Now this headlight got pushed in. You see it's behind this little lip. The lip's not busted. I think it just hit it hard enough to pop in without breaking anything. It's like freaking gross deer hair and deer guts everywhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the headlight out and hopefully I can just put it back into the original position without finding any more damage. Alright, this inner fender comes out easy enough. I can get the sun from blinding us. It's just a couple of bolts here and on the inside, and then this thing will just slide right out so we can get to the headlight. I don't see anything broken. I'm just going to take it apart, maybe gently put it back in, and hopefully that'll fix it. Well, no such luck. It broke two of the mounts. It was still in there pretty tight, so I'm just going to glue them back together, and that'll give it some support. It still has three of the bolts that aren't broken. No, two of them. Two's broken, two's not. Gonna have to hold it for now. This is what I'm using for all of this, just rubbing alcohol to clean it, and I got JB Weld plastic bond in black, and what I did for this one was JB Weld plastic bond in tan, because where I bought that at they didn't have any black. But anyway, yeah, let me try to fix this. I've only got, actually this one's all there. It's got a pretty good surface. I think it'll hold just fine. But the other one is missing a big chunk, and I doubt if it'll hold, but I'm gonna put it on there anyway, just for extra support. I think it'll be fine. It is what it is. Get back on the road with this thing. Well, I got it all back together. Basically spent the whole day on it. Half of it was just waiting for glue to dry. But it looks good. It's really solid. almost perfect, not quite perfect, but close enough for government work, as they say. I still need to do a little bit more work on the push bar when I find something big and heavy and substantial to chain to. Other than that, man, I'm back in the saddle. Grand total of, I bought 2 different kinds of JB Weld and used a little bit of rubbing alcohol. That's it. I think it's 15 bucks total maybe, versus, you know, oh my God, couldn't even imagine going to the dealership and having them do the same thing with brand new parts. Probably a $10,000 job. Oh yeah, I didn't notice this till later. It blew out my air vent panel, so I got to pick up one of those from somewhere. Between that and the fog lights, I imagine it'll be, I don't know, $50 to $75 fix. Shit, watch out for those deers, drivers. They can do some damage.